Hey guys, it's Jeremy with Pappenfuss Guitars. Thought I'd bring you to the Utah Guitar Exhibition. Jeremy with Pappenfuss Guitars here again with Mark with, is it Rossier Guitars. So Mark, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and just what your specialty is.
I'm from a little town called Niwot, Colorado. It's just north of Boulder. And been building guitars for the last 7 years. And I've been a studio potter for the last 40 years. That's really what I do. And I just got started building guitars because I love them, and I got really hooked on the process. So it's a newer thing, but I still see it as like functional art. It has a lot of similarities actually to working in clay. So I think of them as really influencing each other, what I do.
Cool. And do I remember right, this is your first event coming to?
This is the first show I've done. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of the Utah Guitar Exposition so far?
It's great. It's actually been really great. It's been really fun to just see this room full of amazing work and just get to talk to people. And it's just such a nice, warm community. It's been a great thing.
Awesome. Totally agree. Third and final question here. If you were going to tie a spirit animal to your guitars, what would it be?
That's a good question. I actually, the first thing that pops into my head is an elk.
An elk?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I like that. From Montana, we appreciate elk as well.
Okay.
So, all right. And I guess one final little tough question. I'm going to make you choose between your children. Of your guitars you brought today, what one is your favorite?
I think, it's hard not to have the newest one be a favorite, but okay. I really, really like this. I think because it's unusual. It's a little different than I thought it would be, and I really, really like the sound. I like the playability of it. I didn't know what to expect with doing this size in maple, but I love it. I actually really love it.
And that's totally like children. So, so Mark, thank you. It was great meeting you this weekend. Wish you all the success, and hopefully I see you next year or another show.
All right. Yeah.
Welcome back. Jeremy Pappenfuss Guitars here. I'm with Peter Robbins of Robbins Guitars. So, Peter, why don't you quick introduce yourself, where you're from, and what your specialty is?
I'm Peter Robbins, Robbins Guitar Company. I'm from Eagle, Idaho, which is just outside of Boise. Not too far from here. It's fun to be here. I build all acoustic guitars, quite a few steel strings. I'm building my first 2 classical guitars right now, but they're not done and not here yet. So.
Awesome. Is this your first year at the Utah Expo, or have you been here before?
I was here last year. It was a great show last year. It's been a great show this year.
Cool. What about this show kind of you appreciate or have enjoyed about this weekend?
Well, I've been to a number of shows, and I really appreciated the fact, number one, that the guys that are putting it on are great guys, and they've just done a great job organizing everything. And there's been good traffic, good attendance at it, which is what you really want. It's just fun to talk to people, get them to play your guitars, and get their reaction. So,
awesome. All right. Well, a more serious question. Moving on to, I was going to ask you if these guitars were your children. What is your favorite child that you brought with us today?
oh, that's a tough question. I guess my favorite right now is my All-American 12-string right here. It's in celebration of the 250th anniversary of our country, and it's got star inlays and red, white, and blue purfling, and some really pretty woods in it. All American woods, except for the fingerboard and bridge. So I guess that's kind of, if I have a baby here, that's it.
And fitting, I've been following it on Instagram as well, and it's been a beautiful guitar. But yeah, Peter, great to see you again. I think we've met briefly at LeConner in the past.
Yeah.
But it's great to meet in Utah at this wonderful show, and
is.
I'm sure we'll run into each other again.
I hope so. Looking forward to being here next year.
Awesome. Thanks. Jeremy with Pamfoose Guitars back at the Utah Expo. I am here with John of Copper Tree Guitars. And yeah, it's been a fantastic weekend. We've met earlier at LeConner, get to see him again here. But for the folks, John, why don't you introduce yourself and where you're from and your specialty?
Yeah, so John Northrop, we're from Longmont, Colorado, which is about a half hour north of Denver. So we're really happy to be here in Utah. And our specialty is we like to find woods that have really nice, unique grains to them. And then we like to put a hand-rubbed, oil-based finish on it, which just likes to makes those grains just pop out and become alive.
And understand, is this your second or third year? How many times have you come to this particular guitar show?
Yeah, this is this is season 2 or year 2, and we've been here both years. We first came here was half the size of the show, and this show is doubled and is looking just great here. We had a grand time.
Okay. How's the weekend been, and what would you, how would you encourage people to come and visit all of these beautiful guitars?
Yeah, I think it's been a great weekend. Maybe Friday was a little slow, but Saturday has been fantastic. Lots of people coming by asking questions. And I think the nice thing about coming to the show is you don't have to feel pressure to buy something. Just come, play guitars, find a luthier that maybe you like the way they make their guitars, and contact them when you think like you're ready to go.
All right. All right, serious question here. If you were going to relate your guitars to a popular vehicle brand, what would it be?
Wow. So where are we going with this one? No, let's go with let's go. We like to be a BMW.
Like a classic or a new BMW?
Oh, more classic. I'd like the feeling sporty, but yet sedan based. That it's comfortable to play, but yet it feels a little sporty when you got it.
Yeah, comfortable, relatable, but a little exotic.
Yeah, and exotic, but we want to be that guitar you're not afraid to pick up and play every day.
Awesome. Tell me really quick about your unique finish though, because it is unique and special.
Yeah, I think we typically are the unique finish in any of the shows we show up in. So we use an all-natural linseed and natural pine resin finish that we hand rub on. We sand it in between each coat to resettle it, but it's very super thin, and it gives us I don't know if you can see in the picture, but it gives you a beautiful satin finish that's a little bit different from all the other glossy finish we have. It has no VOCs, it's 100% natural, and it's food safe.
That's right.
So you can
I agree. Non-toxic. You can lick your guitars all you want. Totally safe. And a thin, beautiful finish makes for a true, authentic tone. Agreed?
Agreed. Makes the finishes look, the grains look great.
Awesome. John, it's been great. See you again next time.
Jeremy, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Jeremy with Pamfoose Guitars back at the Utah Guitar Expo. Right now, I am joined with Chris Miller of Cam Guitars. Chris, introduce yourself, where you're from, and what your specialty is.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller. I'm from Medford, Oregon, and my specialty is 6-string acoustic guitars.
And is this your first time at this show, and how have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, this is the first time at this show, actually my first show overall, and I've really enjoyed it. I found it's a great group of people, You can learn a lot just talking to other luthiers, and the customers are very friendly and have great stories to tell, and it's been a lot of fun.
Chris, a quick, somewhat serious question for you.
Yeah.
If you needed to, like a child, pick your favorite child of the guitars that you brought this weekend,
Okay.
which guitar would you choose?
Well, I have a little Myrtlewood 00, 12 fret back there that I'm kind of attached to. It's probably my favorite right now. I like them all. As you build guitars and spend a lot of time with them, you get attached to them, but they're all for sale.
Definitely check out Cam Guitars. Chris, it's been one great meeting you this weekend.
Nice
Really
meeting you.
enjoy looking at your beautiful instruments and hearing you talk about them and your passions. Look forward to see you on more shows.
Yeah,
You're
thank
going to
you.
have some confidence in going on to the next ones,
I
right?
will. Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. See you guys. Welcome back, Jeremy with Pat and Foose Guitars. I am here with Aaron with Hackett Guitars here at the Utah Guitar Expo. Aaron, why don't you give people just a brief rundown of where you are and what your specialty is?
I'm here local in Utah. I live in Harriman, Utah. It's just a little suburb of Salt Lake. My specialty right now is classical nylon string guitars. I've been doing it for about 3.5, 4 years.
And is this your first year coming to the expo, or did you come all other years?
I came last year. This is my second year. Yeah.
What are your thoughts of just kind of the expo this weekend and just overall impressions?
It's been good. It's been busier than it was last year. There's been a lot of great feedback. It's been great to meet with the luthiers like yourself and to learn more. I'm still a little bit more of a beginner, so I think it's great to rub shoulders and see what others are doing.
And kind of in the lines of the question of your desert island guitar, my question is, if you're going to travel to somewhere in the country with your guitar, where would you choose?
If I could travel, I'm going to pick out of the country. That's okay.
Absolutely.
I would go to Brazil. It's backstory that's probably a little bit longer than this video, but that's kind of where I got the passion for my guitar building is from Brazil. So I'd like to go back there and be able to take one of my guitars back and just sit under some trees and be able to play one there and see how it sounds.
Awesome. Good choice. Makes sense with the nylon classicals. So, Aaron, it was fantastic to meet you this weekend. Hope to see you around again. And hope you have a good weekend. So, welcome back, Jeremy, with Pat and Foose Guitars again here. I'm with another luthier at the Utah Guitar Expo. By the name, his name is Scott Pappenfuss. I know, weird. Scott, why don't you tell me where you're from and what your specialty is?
Yeah, even weirder. I am originally from Montana, about 80 miles south of Columbia Falls. Now I am based in Utah in the Salt Lake area. And my specialty is classical guitars.
Awesome. And what are your overall thoughts? Is this your first year doing the expo, or?
Yeah, this is my first year doing the expo. It's my third-ish year building guitars generally, and the first time I was able to come to the expo. It's been a great experience.
Okay. Yeah. Overall, how's the traffic been, and just the interest in the guitars?
I think traffic at the expo has been great. With classical guitars, it's a different market than steel strings, of course. Mm-hmm. So I think probably not as many people come here to see what I do. Mm-hmm. But even so, it's great to see people and hear their reactions, have them play, and just talk. It's always a great experience.
Always fun. Great to get feedback from people and everything like that. So let's kind of clear up the air. We're both Pappenfuss, Pappenfuss. I have my spelling. Let's see if we can, let's see or zoom into Scott's spelling of his name. So, Scott, how do you feel about your last name being spelled wrong?
Well, as family legend goes, and our great-great-grandfather, the famous original Pappenfuss guitar builder, split off the business, and my side went classical, your side went steel string. I think our great-great-grandfather really liked my side of the family a lot more. So, it's the correct way to spell. It's generally accepted, so I'm not sure how you feel about your name being spelled wrong, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting conversation. Every family, every heritage has black sheep in their family. It's, it was fun, Scott, to meet you, meet another Pap and Fuss. It's only been slightly confusing. Most people walk in and ask about Pap and Fuss guitars, and then they look at mine and they're like, oh, wait, those are the wrong ones, and they walk over to Scott's.
Other way around it. Nice try.
But it's been great to meet you. Look forward to meeting you again and crossing paths. So,
Likewise.
welcome back, Jeremy with Pat and Foose Guitars. I'm here with Kristen with Izzy Guitars. Kristen, why don't you just tell the folks where you're from and kind of what your specialty is?
Sure, I'm from Seattle, Washington. My specialty is making things really hard for myself and try to make a guitar out of that. So everything I do is different. I try to make things different each time. Try to come up with new techniques, how to make things. Try to make it better each time, and just have fun with it more than anything else.
Very cool. We've both been at the LaConner Festival before. This is my first time being here. Is this your first time being at the Utah show?
This is my second time here. I was here last year, yeah.
Okay, what are your thoughts on just the show in general?
I think it's great. I can't wait to see this grow into a bigger show, and it's a great place to showcase luthiers that from, I think it's mostly from the Pacific Northwest right now, but it's definitely open to anyone who wants to make the trip out to Utah, which is a pretty incredible country, if you ask me. It's not as green as Seattle. I kind of miss the green.
And the guitars kind of like the Pacific Northwest a little bit more than the dry Utah, I think.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you got to watch them. If somebody gets a little too humid sometimes, you got to dry them out. But,
A little bit. All right, a serious question. If you were going to attach your guitars to a spirit animal, what would they be?
The Puteki Teki.
Okay, what is that?
It's just some Australian bird that's really weird.
Perfect. If you get a chance, check out Kristen's guitars here. They are absolutely phenomenal. This one behind me, I really don't have words for. Could you maybe give me a quick description of this guitar and just your thought process in its creation?
Thought process was that I thought about, I was either drunk, high, or falling asleep. I don't know which. I was thinking, what if a guitar had the bracing on the outside? How would I make that? Like, try to really think out of the box. And I actually went down the route, so let's put the bracing on the outside. Doesn't work, you can't do that. But then I said, well, I like the idea of having something that's interesting, that's tactile, and it feels interesting. And so I thought, I just make some golden ratio, wrought iron fence type stuff, and went through many different processes. This is my sixth iteration before I actually got it right. I tried wood, I tried laminating, everything was just breaking. So I finally got to use Richlite, which is recycled paper, and you can treat it like wood, it bends like wood, you can saw it like wood, you can sand it like wood, everything. And this is representation of death. This is my death guitar. I have a happy guitar at home, which has doves and flowers and roses, but this one has a raven with a dead rose. And
Are we talking Edgar Allan Poe here?
probably, maybe I channeled him somehow, yeah. The teeth for the bridge, and wrought iron fence for the cage. So it's an all spruce guitar caged inside a Richlite. Black roots and black flowers and all that.
Truly a awesome guitar just to kind of take in visually and explore. And thanks for selling that description and story about it. Great to see you again. Hope to see you again in future shows.
Yep, I'll be here next year for sure.
All right.
Thank you.
Jeremy with Pap and Foose Guitars back again at the Utah Guitar Expo. I'm here with Paul and Tuke of Northwoods Luthier. So yeah, I'd like to introduce you, and why don't you guys say your names, where you're from, and just kind of your guitar specialties.
I'm Took.
Oh no, I'm Took.
Oh, that's right. I'm
He
Paul.
Yeah, we from Idaho. Yeah, and then What do you make?
Well, Took's actually from Thailand, but we live in North Idaho now.
Yes. Okay. He make the nylon. He make the classical guitar, and
Took makes steel string guitars, folk
yes,
guitars.
we both make the guitar. Yeah. So
So a team.
we are.
I'm really just her shop assistant.
No, we're a great team. We're a
A
great
fantastic apprentice. You
Yes.
know, is that how it is? Very good.
Team. Yeah.
I originally met them over at the LeConner Festival, and I've always enjoyed just the creativity, the aesthetics, the color of their instruments, the unique choices of materials. Absolutely amazing. Definitely check them out. Is this your guys' first time to this show?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
What do you guys think of it so far?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's been blast for us. Yeah, we get a lot of like people coming and try out our guitar. In they play in different style, different age, from the young one to the his age one. So it's just so great.
Yep.
It's great.
We've been recording a lot of people playing the guitars, using DJI mic and the, Pocket 3 and stuff. And somebody came up to me earlier and said, "So really, you're just here to record people playing music?" I said, "Yeah,
Yeah. We got to have something to listen to on the ride home, right?
fantastic, yeah."
Absolutely, absolutely.
A lot of talented musicians coming through here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys some important questions here. So Paul, of the woods that you like to use on your guitars, what would be your preferred wood to make a canoe out of?
Well, cedar, but unfortunately, I'd have to lose all of my soundboards to do it.
So it's not worth the risk.
Depends on how much you like canoeing, I guess.
Very good. All right, and Took, if you were going to relate your guitars to a spirit animal, what spirit animal would you choose to match up with your guitars?
Yeah, would be a tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah, actually a kitty cat. In
Okay.
the name, like he had a kitty cat in his arm too.
Okay.
So that would be the spirit animal that I relate my guitar to.
Really?
It's
That's a kitty cat?
aggressive, but also gentle and sweet at the same time. Yeah, I mean a kitty
Perfect.
cat, not that one.
Yeah.
Not that kitty cat. It's a real kitty cat. Yeah.
All right, so there you have it. Those were the hard-hitting questions. If you got a chance, check out Northwoods Luther. Fantastic. It's great to see you guys again. Hopefully I'll see you guys at either this show or maybe LeConner if it happens again, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for talking.
Yeah, it's great to see you. Good luck. Yeah.
Thanks. Jeremy with Pamfoose Guitars, again at the Utah Guitar Expo. I'm here with Ben Gormley. Ben, why don't you give me a quick introduction of yourself, where you're from, and what your specialty is?
So I'm Ben Gormley from Crescent City, California. I specialize, I guess, in fingerstyle guitar making for acoustics. I also make ukuleles and have experience in mandolins as well.
Ben, I understand this is your first year at this show? Or
It's my second show total. I came up 2 years ago to the Utah convention, but it's my first year back. I missed last year, so
there we go. What are your thoughts of the weekend so far?
I'm having a blast. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Meeting very, very fun people and seeing old friends. It's great. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, serious question here. If you were going to make a canoe and you had to choose one of the woods that you build with on your guitars, what wood would you prefer your canoe to be made out of?
Redwood.
Redwood. Why is that?
I can talk to local people where I live. Actually, they carved out of redwood trees their old canoes.
And they're guaranteed to float.
They are. So not very dense. So.
Might get in trouble with the California authorities maybe a little bit, or is canoe building on a redwoods legal in California nowadays?
It is highly regulated.
Excellent. Ben, it's been great to meet you this weekend. Hope I see you again at some more festivals, maybe next year here. And yeah, wish you the best, man.
Oh, you as well. Thank you. It's been great.
Awesome. Thanks. Jeremy with Pamfoose Guitars at the Utah Guitar Expo. I am here with the amazing, famous Aiden Hoffmeister. Why don't you introduce yourself, where you're from, and what your specialty is?
All right. My name's Aiden Hoffmeister. I'm from Huntsville, Utah, and I build acoustic steel string guitars, as you can see. And I have an emphasis on, a little bit of innovation, a unique visual style, but I don't compromise on playability. I do a lot of things in a pretty traditional way physically. So.
Cool. All right. And this is your second year doing this festival, or third?
I think third. Yeah.
Third. Okay. What was your impressions of this weekend?
Oh, this weekend was great. I think this was definitely the best year so far. Seemed like a lot of very interested buyers. It was really amazing, actually. And it was busy enough while not being crowded. So I think it was nice to be able to spend quality time with people when they could actually hear the guitars, right? Versus being in a room where you can't even walk because it's shoulder to shoulder. So.
Personally met Aiden last year at LeConner and was instantly impressed with his aesthetics and just his guitars, just his artistic interpretations and how he implements them into his instruments. Definitely check them out. Fantastic. They're always kind of the light in the room full of moths. Everyone just kind of flocks over to Aiden's guitars.
Same to you.
So yeah, I guess my random question here for you. Let's see here. If you were to go and be a hermit in the woods of Utah, which one of these 4 guitars would you take with you?
Well, if it hadn't just sold, I would probably be taking this Pernambuco guitar with me. It's my favorite I've built so far. But since it is occupied, I think I'd have to choose this guy. This is the very first fully original guitar that I built.
Nice.
So it has a special place in my heart. I won't ever sell it. Everything else, I think, is better off out in the world. So yeah, definitely this guy.
Great. Well, there you have it, folks. Aiden, it was great seeing you again. Hope to see you in the future at some more festivals and get to play your next creations. I think I think you're on a trajectory that's great, and you add a unique element to this industry. So it was great. So everyone check him out, Hofmeister Guitars. Link his info on this video, and yeah, check him out, guys. Jeremy with Pamfoose Guitars. Welcome back to the Guitar Expo here in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm here with the one and only Fred Teller. I know what you're thinking. How lucky am I to run into this amazing person? Run into you a couple times. We've actually met at LeConner, and now we're rubbing elbows here and happen to be right across from each other at this year's show. Fred, why don't you share with everyone where you're from and just kind of your specialty?
Windsor, Ontario. My specialty is making guitars. I have none I prefer others. And for a client, if they want a new shape, I'll make new tooling. So yeah, that's what makes it an adventure, right?
That is what makes it an adventure. What are your thoughts of just the weekend?
Wonderful. I was a little disappointed realizing how small the show was, but it's not small in numbers, but not in interest and everybody coming here seems to be players. There's no tire kickers or people taking pictures of the art. They want to mess with the guitars. And that's the people we need.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So rumor has it as you hitchhiked here. Is that true? And how accepting were people for you to load in all your guitars?
I had to bring my own van.
Oh,
yeah.
So it is just a rumor.
It's totally a unfounded rumor.
Okay, well, that's a more serious question. If you're stuck on a desert island, which of your guitars are you bringing with?
I'd probably bring one of yours.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's dry there, and I wouldn't want to crack mine.
And then, mine make firewood too,
Yeah.
So, dual purpose.
But we got to find 2 sticks to rub together to make a fire.
You just got to play hard enough, and they combust right away. So
really.
Awesome, Fred. It was great seeing you again.
Yes.
Hope you had a great weekend, and I'm sure we'll see you again at some other show.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe in Utah again next year.
For sure.
Or
All right.
LeConner.
Or LeConner. Cross fingers.
LeConner.
Yes, we love LeConner.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Awesome. Thank you, guys, and we'll check you out later.
Bless you.
Welcome back. Jimmy with Pamfoose Guitars here at the Utah Guitar Expo. I'm here with Felly with Fiddleback Wood Shack. Felly, why don't you briefly tell us where you're from and kind of what your contribution to the industry is.
Well, I'm from Bend, Oregon, Sun River, Oregon, and work on sawmilling for tone wood and hand splitting for tops. We mill a lot of walnut, maple, myrtle, various hardwood from the Pacific Northwest, and then for soundboards, cedar and redwood. The cedar comes from Washington, the redwood comes from California. And that's most of it.
Yeah. Awesome. And is this your first time at the expo, or did you come past years?
This is the first time at the Utah Expo, and I guess we met at LeConner up in Washington, which I've done a number of times.
What are your thoughts of just the Utah show and this weekend?
Well, I'm surprised and impressed. It's bigger than I thought, and quite a lot of people coming through today on Saturday, and we've been wing-dinging wood for a couple of days, so it's good. Yeah.
To followers of me, if you check out guitar number 32, which was a guitar that I brought to LeConner last year, I used a set of Oregon myrtle that I sourced from Felly, some of his ghost myrtle, I believe it was.
Yep.
So I guess my quick question to you, Felly, is how do you feel about being an enabler of our addiction?
I feel pretty good about it, to be honest, because we have related addictions. And so, like I can't stop. It's a hobby gone wrong. And, I don't foresee ever getting tired of it. I like to acquire and hunt and haul and saw and, make the rectangles and leave the rest up to you guys.
Awesome. Definitely check out Fiddleback Wood Shack. I've used his materials before. Fantastic. He does a great job just packaging and just presenting these sets that builders we really appreciate because, we're not fighting for millimeters. He gives us plenty of extra material to work with and just overall a fantastic product. So yeah, Philly, thank you for your contribution and just the time to get to hang out and meet this weekend.
All right, hey, I appreciate it, Jeremy. Thanks so much.
Welcome back, Jeremy with Pat and Foose Guitars here at the Utah Guitar Expo, and I am with Joseph, and I'm going to introduce him and let him say where he's from and what his specialty is.
Cool, thanks, Jeremy. My name is Joseph Steinbach. I'm local to this show, so I'm from Orem, Utah, about 45 minutes south of here. I'm the guy at Steinbach Fine Instruments, and I do steel string guitars mainly. I also do classicals and violins, violas, and cellos. So,
cool. So Joe is also one of the founders and organizers for this event. So just why don't you tell me kind of the history behind it, how you think this weekend went, and what your future goals are.
Sure, awesome, yeah. So, like everyone, I love going to shows like this. My favorite show for years had been LeConner, and even though that's the closest one to me, it's still traveling, right? And we wanted something here in the Wasatch Front, and we just hadn't had that before. So, I think we have a decent market for this, and people wanted this, and so we started putting together. Our first show had something like 8 tables, and now we're into it the 4th year, and we got like 25 people. Next year we'll probably be up in Park City, Utah, ski capital of whatever.
West.
So
there
you go. So so it's been good. It's been growing every year. So we're super happy with how it's gone.
Fantastic, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll grab that from you here. So it's been a fantastic weekend, great show, great to meet a ton of people, a lot of players, a lot of other builders kind of coming through, and great to see other luthiers at this show as well. Definitely check out Joseph Steinbach Fine Instruments. Check them out, Instas, online, all that good stuff. I will link in this video. So kind of a quick, more serious question for you.
Okay.
If you were going to take your guitar to a different place on the planet just for enjoyment, where would you travel?
Specifically with my guitar.
With your guitar.
With my
So
guitar.
there's a couple layers to this question, so it's interesting. So
Yeah, Swiss Alps.
Why the Swiss Alps?
I love the mountains. I love the scenery. I think it would be a great place to get some fun pictures. And yeah, I love the Swiss Alps. Been there
Maybe
a couple
shop for
times.
some top woods?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Wooden Tones.
Shout out to Wooden Tones.
That's where
Exactly.
all this. So actually, funny, quick anecdote with those guys. I met him a few years ago, and for the last 3 years straight, I've used nothing but their wood. Whether it's torrified or plain,
Yep.
and I offer everything. I have Sitka, I have everything, right? Me and all my clients, for some reason, it's always been this Italian spruce. So it's been my favorite stuff to work with ever since.
Great. All right. Well, Joseph, thank you so much for putting on the event, inviting me to come down and host us at this wonderful venue.
Thanks for being here.
And hopefully look forward to doing it again next year.
Yeah, please. It'd be great to have you.
All right, there you have it. I'm invited already, right?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Look at this.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
Welcome back. This is Jeremy with Pat and Foose Guitars here at the Utah Guitar Expo. And with me right now, I have a music artist that was able to play some of my instruments earlier. Nick here did a fantastic job. Have some links on some other videos that you'll definitely follow to link. So, Nick, tell me real quick where you're from and what you thought about the expo this weekend.
Yeah, I'm from here in Utah, Orem, Utah specifically. The expo's great. I'm very in the local scene here, and fingerstyle scene, of course, acoustic guitars, and it's cool, really cool that somebody's put in the work to bring an expo here and show off all the great builders that are in Utah and around the country and world, really. So, yeah, it's been great.
So I'll put the Nick on the spot here just because he was able to sample 3 of my guitars. I'm going to ask him exactly kind of which one he kind of fell in love with and what his thoughts were.
So I'm a big guitar guy. Not that size matters, but that's just where I tend to go. But the small parlor guitar, this one here, it's sad, and I liked it a lot. And but my second favorite's this one over here. Bigger scale length, holds up to lower tunings. That one is really cool too. So yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciate him playing them. Absolutely blew my mind. I know how to play guitar, but I don't play guitar like that. If you were to compare your music style to an animal, what would you choose?
I'm a big cat guy, so a tiger. It's got to be a tiger. Beautiful, a little dangerous. Very dangerous.
And a little bit of red or orange, right?
A little orange, yeah. A little orange.
Awesome. Again, Nick, thank you so much for demoing them. Really appreciate great meeting you here. We've only got a few hours left, but it's been a fantastic show. And hope to see you again in the future, man.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, man.